Giannis Antetokounmpo has been embarrassing in the postseason. I know that's harsh, but what do you call blowing a 2-0 lead, losing 4 straight, then not putting up a fight against the Heat? Now Giannis isn't discussed for MVP or the Bucks for the title, and that's a mistake. Giannis could do something this year even Michael Jordan couldn't do, and yesterday's comeback win against the Clippers was a wake-up call. The Greek Freak is still the best two-way player in the East, and the Bucks are better than before. This video explains it all, including why sleeping on the Bucks is a bad idea. Hey, it's Casey. Welcome to another Monday on AM Hoops. A big shout out to our newest member, K-Rat Murzabev and Mark Lamino. Guys, thank you so much for joining. They are entered to win the PS5. That is going down April 2nd. If you're just a regular subscriber, all good. The jersey giveaway is on the same day. Say what's up over on Twitter at Casey Kiernan or on IG at AM Hoops. Now, if you didn't watch the Clipper comeback on Sunday, Giannis went beast mode in the fourth. He scored 17 of their last 22 points and showed all his skills. Elite defense on Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. The block of the year on Ivica Zubac. Giannis scored in the paint and from 3. He even made his free throws. A really cool stat is Giannis has just 3 charged fouls all month. That means when he drives, he's getting around guys with elite footwork now. Literally unguardable. Now, I'll save the most important play for later, but this run Giannis is on made me go,
Things that make you go,
Giannis has scored at least 36 points the last 4 games. The first Buck to do that since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1973. Giannis is playing like an MVP, but I get it. There's Giannis fatigue. But if you look at his numbers this year compared with his first MVP season, they're almost identical. If he keeps playing at this level, it would be stupid to count him out. If he was to do it, Giannis would be just the 4th player to win 3 straight MVPs. Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, and Larry Bird are the only 3 right now. LeBron never did it, and yes, even Michael Jordan failed. But what really makes me mad is Giannis probably won't win it because of that Giannis fatigue, which is pure narrative. And last year, I said LeBron should win MVP, and people laughed at me. They were like, oh, Giannis has the best advanced stats. But if stats are all it's about, then Giannis should absolutely be in those conversations this season. But instead, we just counted him out no matter how good he is before the season even started. We are sleeping on Giannis and the Bucks, and is such a dumb move. Again, last year, LeBron had slightly worse stats, but people said, oh, that's all that matters. Well, if that's true, Giannis has to be in the MVP conversation this year. First is Joel Embiid. Still, I mean, his numbers are great. He's the best player on the best team in the East. Then LeBron James, who was number 1 in the race last week. I've got Giannis just below him with Damian Lillard, then Nikola Jokic, then Stephen Curry. Clearly, I take defense seriously. This list reflects that. Another thing this shows is AD's injury has been bad for LeBron. So obviously, the MVP chase can change quick. And if Giannis keeps climbing, he would be that 4th player to win 3 straight. But instead, he probably doesn't have a chance because he's won MVPs but fails in the playoffs. But this year could be different. I held back that most important play from earlier for a reason. Here it is. Beautiful ball movement turned into a wide open Giannis dagger dunk. Marcus Morris wants none of this. Now, we all know the book on Giannis is to build a wall between him and the basket in the postseason. Well, you can't do that with team basketball like this. And the big difference is Drew Holiday. He might actually be the MVP of the Bucks. I mean, they lost him and went 5-5 with a 5-game losing streak. Drew comes back Sunday, and they come back to beat the Clips. This critical possession started off with Drew. In recent years, they probably would have started with Giannis at the top, then run some action with Chris Middleton and Giannis. The 3rd player really wasn't a threat. I mean, probably Pat Connaughton in the corner. Now it is a 3-man threat with Drew Holiday. He is so skilled and so smart teams have to respect his presence. Drew can draw help and open things up for Giannis. Coach Mike Budenholzer has gotten a lot of crap, and he deserved it, but that winning play he put in just days before. Defensively, they've changed things up and are switching now. Giannis's face after the dunk said it all. He knows how different things are from recent years. Drew Holiday makes that big a difference, and Coach Bud is finally adjusting. Yes, they started slow this year and didn't have a fourth quarter comeback until Sunday, but how can you blame them? Fitting in a new piece and new plays. The fact that we're sleeping on the Bucks, who are the favorite but have gotten better, makes no sense. It even shows itself in the All-Star game. Chris Middleton has been a back-to-back All-Star, but this year he's not on the team. He still has All-Star numbers, but people are unfairly writing him off because he's a Buck. Exactly like Giannis being written off for MVP. And it's all because of the playoffs. But people forget, Giannis was banged up in the bubble. He went out and they didn't stand a chance. Yes, they blew a 2-0 lead the year before to Toronto, but every all-time great needs to fail before they win. We want everything right away these days, but winning a title takes time and failure. Most of the all-time greats had to endure it. MJ didn't win till he was 28 years old. LeBron was 27. Shaq was 28. Steph 27. KD 28. Well, Giannis is younger than all those guys at 26 years old. There's a reason he signed a 5-year max extension with this team. They are better than before, and it's insane to count them out. That doesn't mean I'm saying that Giannis will win MVP or the Bucks will definitely win the title, but what I am saying is sleeping on both is a horrible idea. We're riding off a really talented team. I mean, beating the Clippers in the regular season is one thing, but somebody will get a huge wake-up call in a huge playoff moment. If Giannis somehow does continue this run and win a third MVP in a row, we would look on Sunday as the turning point and his signature MVP moment. It would be a historic achievement, but the only history he wants to make and we want to see him make is winning another title for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, I'm not going to completely exonerate the Clippers here. I mean, they have been bad in the clutch. Their defense isn't great. And they have to get a point guard. I mean, in key spots in the fourth quarter, Paul George was bringing it up the court. They need someone to initiate that offense, and that is the first video that I want to recommend to you guys. It is the Clipper trade possibilities for a point guard, which they need, and then also the Bucks playlist up top.